Okay, so this is how to do a PCC super fund comparison. Firstly, you log in to Planner Portal. Then what you do is you click on where it says links and e-apps. Then you click on the link to Chant West. And when you're in Chant West, you then click on the link down here, and then what you do is you click on the link to switching tools and just get rid of that, and then you're ready to start. And you start just by firstly just adding a new client. So you type in their name. I'll just do a test one, and their date of birth, and their salary, and what their risk profile is. Now their risk profile should have already been captured in the fact find, and so let's just say this time it's 70% growth, and whether they're a male or female, smoker or non-smoker, and what state. It will mostly be Queensland. And their occupation type, and so professional is office workers, solicitors, accountants. White collar is office workers, admin staff. Light blue collar is anyone doing a little bit of manual work. Blue collar is more involved manual work. So we'll just stick with the white collar, and we'll click next. You might as well just go straight through to the current funds, and then what you do here is you add a fund, and depending on the information collected in the super appendix, you should know what their fund is. So their fund, let's just say it is a retirement savings account, an AMP retirement savings account. Here, now there's a list of just about every fund out in the market, and all the details of their existing funds should be captured in the super appendix, where you have called up the super fund to gather the basic information. So we'll put that information now into this area here. So in that super appendix we should have found what their current investment is. Now with the retirement savings account, there is only one option. I might just change this to say flexible lifetime super. So that'll give you an idea of different types of investment options that might be available. So we've said that this person, we've identified their risk profile as balanced, and by ringing up the super fund we've found that they are actually in balanced growth. So we'll add that, we'll remove that one, the My Super one, and we'll save that. And we have found that their existing balance is 68,000, and we just put in the main information here is just their balance to start with, and whether there's any insurance in this fund. There may be, and so this is where we add, let's just say we discovered that there is 100,000 of death cover, 100,000 of TPD, some income protection with a 30-day and 2-year wait period of, so 3,500 a month. Okay, so we'll just click on exclude for all these, and as I indicated before we can move forward with this, we actually need to get the insurance quotes. That information should have been found in the super appendix on what their premiums actually are, and so this is where we put that. Because often these premiums are inaccurate, so this is where we have to tailor it to what we discovered. And we might have discovered that their annual premium for 100,000 is actually $755. The premium for the TPD is actually $800, and the premium for the $3,500 of income protection is actually $1,200. So we close that, and there may be an advice fee or a contribution fee, which we may have found out in the super appendix. In this case, I'm not going to put anything there, and an advice fee here, and if there is, for instance, we just add that here. Advice fee, it may be a percentage of the balance. In the case of the flexible lifetime super, it's usually around 0.41%. So this is where we click save, and this gives us an outline of the costs of the super fund. We then move on to the financial strategy, which is we could either use the totals in the current fund here, or in the case of there actually might be more funds. So if there's more than, if we find that the client has more than one fund, we just add another fund here, and it could be like Sun Super. So we just go down here, Sun Super, and there might be like 10,000 in there, and perhaps there's no insurance or anything like that. We save. And so with the financial strategy, we might just be consolidating the two funds together and just keeping, we may want to keep the existing insurance cover, or we may find that we want to increase it. So what we do is we just say change the future strategy to say insurance cover of 250,000. But we'll keep the same income protection. So we then compare it with another fund. So we want to compare the funds that we have here are their existing funds. Now, what we want to compare it with is a product that is on our APSL that we think will give them either a cheaper management costs and one or better insurances. So we click on this button here and click on add a new fund, and the funds that I usually choose from are here, although we can choose, and these funds here are on the AMP APSL approved product list, and so this is what we are going to be choosing from. Let's say I will choose from the flexible select, this one here, choosing the investment option of Super Easy Balanced, because they're in a balanced risk profile. So we'll save that and we'll exclude that. But we may have, from our insurance quote, we've found that the premiums for $250,000 of death is actually $843. TPD $860, and this is actually $1,100. And so here we won't put anything else in here for the moment, but we can. I'll advise if we need to. Click on save. So after you've then compared it with another fund here, what you do is you look at the results and you have a look at which one is might be the best results with the consolidated amount of 78,000, and then you go to the next one and you recommend. So you select which ones that you recommend. So it would be this one in this case. Click save. And then we move forward to consequences. And what we'll do here is just we'll click on, sorry, we should click on next, click OK, and save. OK. And what I want you to do here is then select the PCC report and choose the one, if you've got insurance in it, choose that one, or without insurance you choose that one, but we'll choose the one with insurance in this case. Click run report. And then export as a Word document. Click open, allow. And it will come up with a document, enable editing, and this is it. Click save. And that is how to generate a PCC Super Fund comparison. Thank you for watching.